benefits of the Orange Duffel Bag Foundation. It's my sister wrote this book called My Orange Duffel Bag: A Journey to Radical Change, with and for a guy named Sam Bracken, who was horribly abused as a kid. He was doing drugs at 8. His mom kicked him out and joined a motorcycle gang when he was 15. He left home, and the last thing she said to him was, "I wish you'd never been born." He couch surfed in high school, became a football star, got a full scholarship to Georgia Tech University, went there, played football there, excelled at that, and now he works for Franklin Covey, has a nice family, like 5 kids, and lives in Salt Lake City. The first part of the book is really raw, kind of about what happened.
Chris is very good at it.
And the second part is his 7 rules to the road. They started a foundation in Atlanta. They have a pilot program with the state of Georgia where they had 20 students, kids that were aging out of foster care. It's a real problem. It's a new thing for me. I mean, I'm doing an interview in each state with people like Martha that work with teens that are aging out, and I'm learning a lot. Alaska, for instance, I interviewed a lady there, and Michelle, her name was Michelle. She works with as like a guidance counselor, I guess, or a life coach in an alternative high school, kind of like Last Chance High School there in Wasilla, Alaska. They have 260 students. 260 students. 111 of them are homeless. 67 of them are homeless and unaccompanied. No parents anywhere on the scene. That morning that we'd gotten there, she said a boy, when the janitor arrived at 6 a.m., there was a boy waiting on the steps of the school with a trash bag full of his worldly possessions. And he came to her later in the day and said, will you keep my stuff until I figure out what to do in the next couple of days. So it's an issue that at 18 these kids are aging out, and many times they go on the street. 75% of kids that age out become homeless. 3% of kids in foster care go to college, graduate from college. So unintentionally, I guess we're trying to connect the dots. We played a show in Boise, Idaho. Senator Bach from Idaho was at the show. It was about this many people. I interviewed him after the show, and he said, "Get me the legislation from Alaska. They recently changed their aging out age from 18 to 21." And so he said, "Get me I want to see the Alaska legislation, if you can get it to me, so that I can maybe introduce that here in Idaho." So, some good things are happening. I'm learning a lot, and I thank you guys for coming and being a part of the tour and tonight. And thanks to Bob and Tammy for having us.
Yoo-hoo!